What's up? How we doing?
Good. Welcome back. How do you feel?
I feel great. Just ready to get started.
How much work have you guys been doing together or in groups the last few weeks?
Well, they've been longer. They've been together longer than I was, but I came about 2 weeks ago, so I've been with the team for about 2 weeks.
How's that going?
It's definitely going well. I mean, for the most part, it's really just us coming in here and competing. We can't do too much team stuff, at the moment. So we just come here, we play like pickup, with the team, and we've been getting after each other. And I think that these last 2 weeks, from what I saw, everybody has gotten a lot better.
So, given last year and your improvement, do you feel more pressure for this season? Do you think the defenses will be focusing on you more?
I don't know. I mean, I go out there and I play my game. Obviously, I know I made a jump from last year, but I feel like every day I continue to get better.
Do you feel this year there won't be that, especially early on, that maybe some will say you maybe caught some teams by surprise? This year they have a better expation when they're facing you?
For sure. I mean, everybody knew my speed, coming into. So, I mean, I don't think that changes. But, like I said, I'm going to go out there. Whatever the defense throws at me, you got to prepare and just adjust. So, I'm going out there prepared for anything.
You've had an off-season. What's been the biggest wrinkle you say, if anything that you've added to your game, or you think you've taken another step forward?
I think my playmaking. I think that I've worked on for myself. Just getting low. A guy that I've watched a lot was Kimba, and then playing, with and against him at USA. It was just I was able to see it up close and how low that he plays. And that was just something I tried to implement into my game this summer.
What about the whole Team USA experience? How would you say that's affected your everything really as a basketball player?
I mean, it was a great experience for myself, being able to play with a lot of good players, and just I think it's just something just trying to gel together with people quickly. So I think I learned a lot about that, and just being able to gel quickly with the new guys that have come here.
Why didn't that work out for you?
Why didn't what?
Just USA, just having
I'm still not going to tell y'all. So.
Okay. That doesn't take away your desire, though, to want to be on the Olympic team or anything like that?
No, not at all. No.
Do you regret not going, given how they performed?
No.
How about going with Kobe's thing? How fun was that?
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm going to keep saying no. But that was cool. I mean, dang, who hit me? It wasn't Phil. I forget who hit me. They told me about it before the USA thing, but I'm like, if I make the team, blah, 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 then I won't be able to go. And then, when they found out that I left, he hit me and was like, I saved the spot for you just in case. And I'm like, that's great. And it was definitely a great experience to go out there and be able to work with Phil and Kobe and just be up close with those guys. And just the attention to detail that they paid the Institute for, every single step, every dribble without wasting any dribble, without wasting any movement. It was just great to get out there with those guys.
Who's the bigger fan, you or Buddy?
Of
Kobe.
Oh, Buddy. Yeah. My favorite player, KG.
So realistically, is the team going to make the playoffs this year?
Realistically, I think it's a realistic expectation. So,
but let me ask you this: Is your success as a team hinge on whether or not you make the playoffs?
I think it does. I mean, everybody knows the West has gotten extremely tough. I mean, it was tough before this, and it's gotten a lot tougher. So. But at the same time, we feel like we've gotten better as a team. So we feel like that we should be, mentioned amongst those teams.
So an unsuccessful season if you don't make the playoffs.
I feel like it'll be extremely. I don't think it will be a lot more disappointing than last year. Put it that way. And we're 0-0 right now. And I think last year was hinged on the start that we had.
When you hear the word defense, first thing that comes to your mind?
We gotta play it.
Because
last year our problem wasn't putting the ball in the basket. We scored with the best of any of them. And we know what we have to get better at, and it's on the defensive end of this league.
Because he's talking about
what's your expectation of working with Luke this season?
What's my expectation? I mean, one, just a relationship. I feel like the relationship has grown so much since he's gotten here, and we haven't played a single regular season game yet. So I just feel like that bond will continue to grow, and I just want to be an extension of him on the court, and I'm continuing to learn, keep learning the things that he wants me to do, the things that he wants me to get better at, and the way that he wants me to lead. And I think that it'll continue to grow throughout the season.
Because that focus is so much of defense, will that take away anything on that other end where you guys are just transitioning so fast?
No, not at all. I think it'll help us on offense. If we're able to get those stops, get rebounds, and get out, that our defense does nothing but help us run.
How much does it help you to have the depth in the backcourt in terms of defense, and maybe you can exert a little bit more and know you got some more depth back there with you?
Knowing a guy like Corey, he's even said it. Like we were talking about it, and I think I was talking about like how I guarded Dame, and just things like that. He's like, man, that's something, if we're on the court together, that's something you won't have to worry about. So just knowing that you have a guy like that, and I mean, he's also a vet, so he's been through this. He's won a championship in San Antonio, and I mean, that's a guy that he's going to do everything possible to win, and he knows how to win.
Has Coach Walton talked to the team at all about this case down in LA?
No.
And is that going to be a distraction?
You made a huge move last year. What do you need to do next year as a player?
Hey, am I?
Yeah.
That's all right. That's okay. I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally fine with that.
So
Just know that nobody told me to answer that way. So, can you say that again?
You made a huge move last year. What do you need to do next year or this season as a player?
I mean, just continue to work at the things that I feel like I got better at. No player in this league is perfect, and I shot the ball a lot better. I feel like I became a better playmaker last year, and that's something that I feel like continue to take steps forward.
Luke just told us that he hasn't told you guys yet how many threes a game he wants you to shoot, but there's a specific number. How do you feel about that? How excited are you about just that philosophy?
I mean, just honestly, with us last year, just seeing the numbers that we had, up there in percentage, but not up there in attempts, is something that we feel like we should shoot more threes. I mean, you can say it, but it's like kind of when the game starts to be played, you kind of aren't thinking about that. But I feel like with the offense that we have a lot more opportunities to shoot threes.
What do you have in mind in terms of how many threes you guys can shoot as a team?
I don't have a number, to be honest, but if we can up the volume and keep the efficiency, then so be it. Obviously that's what we hope to do.
You guys,
in terms of the defense, what can you guys do better right away, right now?
I mean, it starts with the guards. It starts with us, just being able to apply pressure, just make it tough. And I mean, obviously, it's all 5 guys have got to be strung together. And I mean, it starts in practice, but it definitely starts with us taking it personal, guarding players.
Such a short training camp, a lot of new pieces coming in. How do you feel about the training camp being that short and then heading off to India and coming back?
Yeah, it's about to be a flight. I mean, like I said, we've been together for about 2 weeks, so you kind of get an early start on it. But it's a short training camp, but you got to get in when you can. I mean, it can't be an excuse. Everybody's having a short training camp.
You guys will be a successful team if what happens?
If we make the playoffs, I mean, that's the goal. That's the goal. Coming into this season, that's our expectation.
Are you surprised at all, or not me, surprised? What's your reaction to just how stacked the West got over a short period of time?
Nah, I mean, it's been stacked for years. Obviously, it's gotten a little bit more stacked, but like I said before, we feel like we've gotten better as a team. We were right on the outside looking in, and we feel like we can be one of those teams that gets in.
Cool, man.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.